Hello guys, welcome back to the Play on Footy YouTube channel. My name is Bailey and we're going to be looking today at the Hawthorn Football Club's 2024 AFL trades. Wow, let's get into it. We've got some big ones here. Tom Barrass, Josh Battle to start things off. Tom Barrass was arguably one of the better defenders at the Eagles, probably second fiddle to Jeremy McGovern. He's played in the 2018 Premiership. As I'm an Eagles man, I'm very sad to see him go, but I'm very happy that he's landed at Hawthorn. I think it's a tremendously successful club, and to be under Sam Mitchell is going to be fantastic for him. Sam Mitchell was the midfield coach, I think it was, in the 2018 Grand Final. So to reunite with him obviously made sense for him going there, as well as Josh Battle from the St Kilda Football Club. He didn't get invited to the St Kilda club's best and fairest, but he is now a Hawthorn man basically. So this is really interesting. So these two arrivals have probably put under spotlight Sam Frost and his involvement going forward with the club, going, well, do they really need him there? As well as midfielder Finn McGuinness. Now those two players that I've just mentioned, Finn McGuinness and Sam Frost, are looking at potential departures from Hawthorn. Finn McGuinness has been linked with Essendon, Sam Frost with Sydney, although Sydney probably isn't the front runner at this stage. So we'll wait and see who Sam Frost gets picked up by, but it's just a playing game at the moment. Off contract players is Joshua Bennett's Denver Granger Barrass, Harry Morrison, Jack O'Sullivan, and Ethan Phillips. Now Hawthorn are the 17th oldest, meaning they are the second youngest club in the league at the beginning of this year in 2024. Obviously Nick Watson was one of the youngest players to get into the team, the Wizard. He did a great job. Luke Bruce is the oldest, playing 281 games at the start of this year, but I think he finished with 300 something by the end of the season. And they've got 27 players that have played 50 or less games for the club and 9 100+ gamers at Hawthorn. So with that being said, they're really looking to bring in obviously these, tried and tested players to help out that back line, which is probably the little weak link with Hawthorn, and that will free up Sicily to come up the ground. He's a great goal scorer. So I think that's really only a positive in my opinion. They've had Chad Wingard retire, Cooper Stevens delisted, and Clay Tucker delisted. Now they do have draft picks 13, 30, 67, and 73 going into this trade period. But yeah, they were interested in Harry Perriman, but that's eased off now because obviously he's gone to Collingwood, and Bailey Smith as well, but he's gone to the Geelong Cats, which is pretty much a done and dusted thing there. So that will only leave out Denver Granger Barrass. Now, the young defender remains without a deal for 2025 beyond, could end up moving back to his home state of Western Australia. Now, there was talks that Denver Granger Barrass was going to come back to the Eagles, potentially. But that's on still, we're not really sure if he's going to be part of the Barrass deal or not. And then also Ned Reeves lost his number one ruck spot to Lloyd Meek, who did fantastic jobs in the final series. So it'll be interesting to see if Ned Reeves finds another AFL club or he continues on at the Hawthorn Football Club. As of this moment, in a couple of weeks' time, the whole team's going to go to Arizona for a high altitude training. So that's going to be really interesting and exciting to see how Hawthorn finish up in 2025 for the season. I actually got them in the top 8 as well. I think they're really going to be coming back with some real belief and momentum, especially with how far they got this year in the final series. So I think it'll surprise a lot of people as they are one of the second youngest teams in the AFL, just showing that you can get it done with some of your less sort of experienced players, so to speak. But yeah, going forward, I don't really know what else they're really missing. I guess if there was one improvement that they could make was, finding someone to back up Kalshadir in the forward line. They've still got Bruce and Gunston that sort of substitute each other out, and they were doing that in the final series, but and they had to put at some stages they had to put Sicily up forward, which nearly worked. He just missed the goal in the dying seconds or dying minutes of that final with Port Adelaide. So if there would be an improvement, they've obviously got Barrass and they've got Battle. Maybe Battle's the person that's going to be out forward and really being that pressure half forward, deep forward sort of person that can sometimes come in the middle. Who knows? But knowing knowing Sam Mitchell, he's going to have a game plan. He's going to be executing it to a T. So what do you reckon? Comment down below, like and subscribe. Where do you see the Hawthorn Football Club in 2025 on the ladder? Who are you excited to see coming into the club? If you're a Hawthorn fan, smash the subscribe button and comment away. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.